Welcome, Aries, and thank you for being here today. This is your weekly love message for week commencing Monday the 24th of January through to Sunday the 30th of January 2022. On the left hand side will be your crowning message card, and on the right hand side your crowning wisdom message cards. So just before we have a look at your overarching crowning messages, Aries, I'd like to share with you your channeled message that came through whilst meditating for your reading. So many of you, whatever the situation you are in, it could be in any aspect of your life or specifically around love, you're being guided to have faith in what you can't see, have faith in whatever it is you've been co-creating with divine spirit universe, and apply some self-love. Have faith that all will come together in the way in which your heart has desired, wished for, prayed for, manifested. Trust that whatever you have co-created with divine spirit universe is going to come into fruition. Many of you, you're being guided to really answer the question why and not necessarily the how. If you can really understand the why you're feeling something, why you want something in particular, why you're in this situation, if you can kind of sit with that energy of the why, then the how you will get it, how you will achieve whatever it is you need to achieve, will naturally just unfold in divine timing. Okay, so walk in your truth and trust your intuition at this time, Aries. Whoever you're connecting with, I feel as if either there's been some silent treatment, or this person is kind of confused or a little bit regretful over whatever has happened with you. And again, this could be whoever you're connecting with at this time, in a love connection or in another aspect of your life. They will come out victorious. They know that you are the one for them. They do know that, and I feel that they do want to come in and speak their truth. Or if they said something that was a little bit harsh, a little bit blunt, they themselves are asking the why. They themselves are really reflecting, and I feel that it's kind of keeping them up at night. But they're going to get through it. They will see whatever it is they need to see to take remedial action or corrective action, because they do see victory with you, or they see you as victorious. Okay, so that's your channeled message, Aries. Let's go ahead now and have a look and see what your overarching crowning messages are, and see if we can connect all the dots for you. My angels and spirit guides of this card wanting to come out. So rejection. So I always say, and this has been something that I've been saying for a couple of weeks, rejection is God's protection. Many of you may have been rejected in a situation or rejected by this person. I feel as though allow divine timing to unfold. I feel whoever you're connecting with, they are either you're either looking at a picture, or you have a picture of them, or they are watching you. Okay, I feel with this sort of crystal or talisman that this lady is carrying here, it's green, and it's a green crystal, and it reminds me of your heart chakra. So it feels as if whatever this rejection was, it hit you in your heart, and I feel that you're being guided to take that time out to really understand why this rejection affected you in the way that it did. Go deep within your heart, and whatever corrective action that you want, whether it's a reconciliation, whether or not it is understanding or closure or a reunion, you're being guided to co-create with divine spirit universe with the truth that's in your heart, with love, with peace, with light. But ask yourself why. Why did this rejection happen? And if you can understand that, that's where you will then, for your own self, apply that self-love, will apply faith, okay, that all will be well, and that things will turn in your favor if you are authentic and truthful with what your heart is telling you as to why this rejection came about. So walk in your truth and trust your intuition, because I feel as if nothing happens before divine timing. For many of you, somebody may have passed, okay, because there's a picture of somebody there. Many of you may have felt rejected or felt maybe even a little bit angry to speak your truth as to why this person left you on this in our reality on earth. And it almost feels as if you are grieving somebody, it's almost as if you're being guided that if it's keeping you up at night, you will get through this, but you may need to speak some hard truths to yourself, like, you know, it's time to get out of this funk, it's time to get back into the life of the living. But listen to your intuition. Obviously, if it is somebody that has passed, my condolences. And I just hope that you all will receive the healing that you need. I feel that this reading from your channeled message, you will, okay? Have faith that you will get through this. Have faith that you will come out victorious. If it isn't somebody that's passed, but somebody that rejected you, I feel that you're going to come out victorious, but they are really thinking about a truth that you may have expressed, or a truth that you're going to express. And I feel that for many of you, it's going to be coming from your heart space, which is why I feel that you're being guided to really answer the question, why? Because if there is a conversation that needs to be had, it's like you're being guided to speak your truth, okay? Walk your truth, speak your truth, and trust your intuition. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, thank you. Oh, wow. So holes in the soul. So this is quite a powerful card. And this is letting us know whatever it is, this rejection was, it hit you in your soul in a very, very powerful way. Very, very heartbroken, in a lot of pain. Quite distressing, actually. And I feel that you're being guided to ask yourself, I suppose, in a way, like, why has this distressed you in the way in which it has distressed you? Why did it pain you so much? Did you give away your power to a situation? Did you not speak your truth? But the key thing with the hole in the soul was that this created quite deep pain for you. And I feel that you're being guided to have faith that you will recover. But also to ask yourself, why did this rejection affect you in the way that it did? Okay. Thank you. And your final card, temptation. So either it's interesting because temptation reminds me a little bit of the devil card in traditional tarot, in terms of there was something that was toxic, okay, and you may have been lulled into a false sense of security with whatever this rejection was, when you realized, okay, that this was some sort of temptation, or people were pushing your buttons to react or to bite or to get angry. It almost feels as if you're being guided, like understanding the why was it a temptation? You know, did you get involved with somebody that was a temptation, and in the end you may have been rejected? Okay, it almost feels as if there's a lot of connotations to death here. So I feel that whatever it is you're going through, Aries, this week, it's definitely something that is transformational, but it's something that I feel that you're being guided to ask yourself why. Why did you perhaps, I suppose, in a way, put yourself in a situation that was a temptation, something that maybe was a little bit forbidden to you? Maybe this person was married, or if it's outside of a love connection, maybe what you thought was going to be loving and nurturing, you know, ended up being quite toxic. And that was really heartbreaking for you, because in the end, either you rejected them or they rejected you, and you were left with, you know, this hole in the soul. So I feel that many of you, I feel that healing, okay, applying that self-love, having faith that you will get through, you will get through the other end, you will come out victorious, because you may have seen that something was either quite toxic, it didn't serve your highest good, but many of you may have almost fallen in love with this person. You know, you could have got involved with a player, or you could have got involved with a married person, or but it was something that was a temptation and you kind of went for it anyway. Yeah. And I feel as if it didn't work out. Either you rejected it or they rejected it. But nevertheless, it left you with a lot of pain, a lot of despair. Okay. Almost kind of, it almost feels as if you were on some sort of life lesson. And I feel that that's why you're being guided. Almost to almost kind of to clear out that energy, to trust that you will be okay. All right. With this hole in the heart as well, you may need to go back a little bit. Maybe that there is something either in your past lives, or in your childhood, that left you with this hole in the soul. And so therefore you maybe unconsciously may have repeated a pattern, okay, tempted to repeat a pattern of past life experiences, or whatever it is that caused you some sort of trauma. Do you know what I'm getting, Aries, as I just look at these three cards as they're looking there at me? Let's say, for example, and this is really off the bat, right? But just intuitively, if you were abandoned as a child, which left you feeling very rejected, it left a hole in your heart, okay? A space that never was quite healed, or it created a lot of pain because you were quite young, you didn't really understand it. In your adult life, you may have been tempted to go for something that would have filled that hole, but it may not have been the right kind of person. It's almost as if, let's say, for example, it was a father figure. This is more for Aries females. If you felt abandoned by a father figure, okay, who has now passed, you may have moved through your adult life kind of attracting the same kind of person as your father, who abandoned you and has now passed, so you can't heal that abandonment issue. So consciously or unconsciously, you may be attracting the same kind of personality or traits as an adult. And it almost feels as if you are trying to fill that hole, okay? But it was a temptation, it was something toxic. And so that's why you're being guided to have faith that whatever rejection that happened as a child or abandonment issues, and so now in your adult life, as you're attracting the same kind of person or traits and then getting rejected by them, it's like you're being guided to go deep within and ask why. Why are you attracting the same kind of person? And if you go deep, many of you, it may be it was abandonment issues as a child. So that's just one example. If I look at those cards, it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it may not even be a childhood issue. For some of you, it could be just simply that there is a hole in your soul of some sort of heartbreak or some sort of loss, okay, that you never really got over. And you may consciously or unconsciously be attracting the same kinds of energy because you've not healed that, you've not dealt with that. And you know what, it could come up in many different forms. It could come up in a work situation, a family situation, even with family and friends, because something wasn't healed, some sort of trauma. You are almost trying to fill that hole in the soul, okay? And so you end up kind of reaching out for the same kind of thing that fills that hole. And that could come in a work situation, friends, family, maybe even lovers. And then you end up getting rejected. Your employers don't want you. Your friends you fall out of. Family, it just goes a little bit of array. Lovers that you get involved with, you reject them or they reject you. So with this temptation card, it's almost like life is guiding you, that life is full of temptations, and right now you're being asked to choose the higher road, the higher path, to walk your truth, to go deep into your heart space and ask yourself why. Why are you repeating certain patterns or falling into the same kind of relationships that is making you feel that you're being rejected or you're having to reject because you're trying to fill a hole in the soul? And I feel that that's where this self-love is. So I know that we talk about self-love and self-care, but this reading, Aries, is quite deep because there's something deep in your soul that has left a real massive hole. And you may be trying to overcompensate it in our reality, in your adult life. That comes in the form of temptation. And it's almost like, well, why? Why am I going for this? Why am I putting myself in this vulnerable situation? Why am I even entertaining, a player or somebody that has clearly told me that they don't love me? Or is it your patterns of behavior that's almost like self-sabotaging because there's something deep in your soul that is missing, that was taken from you, or that you lost, or you gave your power to? And if you can really ask yourself why, that is where you're being guided to have faith, to co-create with divine spirit universe what it is you really want to fill that hole. How can you, do you want that hole to be filled? And if you can identify what that hole was or what triggered that hole, And have faith that divine spirit universe, as you meditate, as you apply self-love, as you pray, the how you fill that hole will unfold very naturally. So trust your intuition and walk your truth. But this temptation card is guiding you to take the high road, to rise above whatever it is that is a temptation or something that is going to be toxic that you need to reject. Very, very powerful message, Aries. Okay, let's get into your crowning wisdom messages. My angels and spirit guides of the divine. Oh, look at that, Spider-Woman. Look at that, co-creation. You're being guided to co-create with divine spirit. And that came up in your channeled message, co-create. It's almost as if you're being guided to weave that web of what you want for your future. You don't want any more rejection. You don't want anything toxic. You don't want anything to make that hole in the soul bigger. You want to heal that. And so to start that healing process and to co-create in a very clear and precise way, it's kind of like you have to go deep to really understand what was that trigger for that hole in the heart, hole in the soul, sorry. All right, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning wisdom messages for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in love for week commencing Monday the 24th of January. Thank you. Gaia, beautiful. So you're being guided. Again, this is just echoing these cards and what I'm saying. And I know that I feel like I'm babbling a little bit, but I feel like the message is coming through. You're being guided to connect with Mother Earth. And when I see this card, it's like something is ready to be birthed. And I feel that that birthing is something new for you. I feel when you are co-creating with Divine Spirit Universe, whether it's meditating, whether it is thinking, dreaming, wishing, hoping, praying, I would encourage you to go deep and ask Mother Earth to return all those shattered pieces of your heart, of your soul back to you, so that Divine Spirit Universe can make you whole again. It's like looking deep on Mother Earth and thinking, where on Mother Earth was this hole created? And ask her to return it back to you so that you can blossom, so that you can grow, so that you can birth a new chapter, a new you, a part of you that is now whole again. All right? Thank you. Oh my gosh, look at this. Creative spark. Bridget coming in, the alley of Bridget. This creative spark again is echoing this co-creation. It's almost as if many of you, I feel this week, I feel that you're going to stumble on a bit of an aha moment with regards to that hole in the soul. Okay. And I feel that as you have that aha moment, it's almost as if asking Divine Spirit Universe, okay, well, why do I feel this? Why do I need to move forward? Why am I keep attracting the same old person or cycles or situations with work or family or friends? It's like you have that creative spark. And so whatever it is that you're, again, co-creating with Divine Spirit Universe, as you connect with Mother Earth and you almost ask her to return those shattered pieces to you of whatever it is that created that hole in the soul, you then have this creative idea, or you have that aha moment, and then you can really start healing, you can really start growing. And notice this growth is all on the crown of these Aries heads is almost as if you're opening up your crown chakra to receive healing, to receive abundance, to receive a birthing of a new you, creating what it is you want to co-create with Divine Spirit Universe, being very, very clear in your thought process, very clear in your co-creation with Divine Spirit Universe. Many of you may end up creating maybe even a new project, something that requires healing, or like counseling, or creating a new business. You're going to have an idea of which direction you want your life to go. And this could be in any aspect with regards to a relationship. It could be with regards to your life purpose, your soul purpose. But creative spark is an idea. It's like you have that aha moment. It's like, aha, okay, now I get why I was rejected. Because actually it was Divine Spirit Universe protecting me, because I needed to take the higher ground on a situation. And then look at that Arianhood time. I feel for many of you, I feel it's time to go in a different direction. It's time to birth something new. It's time to recognize certain patterns or people that you're getting involved with that you keep getting rejected by. And it could be a combination of lovers, work situations, family, friends. There's something that you're trying to fill a hole in your soul. And once you understand why, that's when you have that creative spark to create something different for yourself. And I feel that time is divine time. And it's like divine is saying, okay, come on now, Aries. Look closely at what is unfolding in your life. It's time for you to recognize that hole in the soul and ask the pertinent questions why, so that Divine Spirit Universe can co-create with you to get that idea, to move forward, to go in another direction, to take the high road, to rise up. And don't allow yourself to fall into those entrapments that have perhaps many of you plagued your past, your present, and your future. Real heavy energy, Aries. My apologies if it went on a little bit long, but I was just getting a load of downloads of information. But let's get into your main love message now. If it resonates, of course, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But let's just get into your main love message. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Week commencing Monday the 24th of January through to Sunday the 30th of January 2022. What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Aries that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below and all around me. Thank you. Any of the cards that popped out in your pre-shuffle, Aries, if they pop out on camera, I will call them out for you. My angels and spirit guides, thank you. First card out. So whoever you are connecting with, I feel that they do want to fight for this. They want to fight for this connection. Could be dealing with a Leo, or you could have Leo either fighting for this connection, or if it is they are the cause of rejection, it could be a work situation. They may fight you. They may fight you to, I don't know, if you've raised something in a workplace. because they rejected you, they terminated your contract, they made you redundant. Many of you may have challenged it. And I feel that they're going to fight you. With regard to love connection, I feel that whoever you're connecting with, they want to fight for this connection. Let's continue. My angels and spirit, thank you. Oh, wow. So someone is fighting for you. And I feel with the Nine of Cups, which we saw in your channel's message, they're going to be victorious, you know. They do see you as their happiness. They do see you as their wish fulfillment. But it may be a temptation to go back to them. And I feel that you're being guided to ask yourself, why would you go back to somebody that rejected you? Let's continue. My angel, ooh, thank you. Well, this card, oh, these cards fell out on the table first. Oh, wow. So whoever you are connecting with, I feel as if they're coming in with a solid offer. Somebody that's slow and steady. And I feel that they're coming towards you, but your back may be towards this person. Either you rejected them or they rejected you, and you're not quite sure as they come in to fight for this connection because they see you as their wish fulfillment. You're kind of not sure whether or not you should take action towards this person. But I feel many of you, you do want to, with the Justice card here, you do want reconciliation. But it almost feels as if you're being guided to ask yourself, why? Why do you want to reconcile with somebody that rejected you? Could be dealing with the Libra, or you could have Libra in your chart. And also Pisces is popping out here as well. But I feel that whoever you're connecting with, they are solid, they're grounded. But they may have hid from you that they wanted something solid. So this person could have rejected you. And it almost feels as if they may have said something cutting to you, something quite curt or sharp that you interpreted as a rejection. And it's possibly because they may have seen you as a temptation. Many of you may have taken action to walk away from this person, but what you may not have realized is that they are solid. They do want to offer something solid. Also as well, you're coming up as a queen, Aries. This person is coming up as a knight. So there may have been an element of this person feeling as if they couldn't, like they were boxing above their weight with you. You're a queen, they're a knight. It's like this person is at a lower status than you. But you may not have realized that. But their rejection left a real massive hole in your heart, because many of you, you may have felt that you've got a soul contract with this person. I feel at the heart of the matter is you would love to reconcile. You would love to create. Maybe you've been asking for divine spirit universe to co-create for a reconciliation. But look, with this alley of Adria Hood time, maybe it's time to walk away. Or maybe it's time to look back and think, do you really, really want this? Why do you want to be with this person? Are you trying to fill some sort of hole in your heart or in your soul? Is this person a temptation? Could be so many different things, but you're being guided to listen to, walk your truth, and to trust your intuition. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine. Please, can you clarify? Ooh, thank you. So with the 8 of coins in reverse, I feel that this person, either they threw themselves into work, they didn't fight for this connection, or they kind of are realizing that, you know, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy or girl. And it almost feels as if they know that they need to put some work in where they didn't put the work in, okay? I would say that this person may have had some either setbacks or been frustrated with work, or not maybe leveling up to the same kind of money or status as you. Because remember, I said they're coming in as a knight, male or female, it doesn't matter. You're coming in as a queen, male or female, it doesn't matter. It almost feels as if this person wants to be their best self for you, a bit of a perfectionist, a bit of an obsessive, maybe a bit of a workaholic. And it almost feels as if they've been working hard to level up to you, because they see you as a queen, somebody that is very independent, very free-spirited. But this person is definitely a worker. You know, they may really have hid that they want to offer this pentacle to you. They want to offer something solid, something committed, something grounded. But they may have rejected you because they may have felt that your passion could have been lust, or you were just too independent, you were just too free-spirited, that they may have seen you as a temptation in some shape, form or another. Let's continue. But this is definitely a setback, and I feel that they want to fight, but there's a delay. Setback of some sort. Yeah, look at this, the King of Cups. This person suppressed how they were feeling towards you. And that it almost feels as if they were frustrated with themselves. It kept them up at night, regretful that they didn't express how they really felt. Many of you, this person, genuinely, I feel like they cut you out, or they said something quite harsh, which was on the lines of a rejection. And it was, oh, this card wanted to stay here. It was because, yeah, look. It was because I feel that they felt lack. Their money, their status, their material wealth wasn't at the same level as you as a queen. I feel that this person knows that you put a lot of work and effort. And it almost feels as if they're waiting and hoping that the work that has been put on into this connection, something that was nurtured by you, but you walked away because they cut you out, rejected you. Or they may have felt that you rejected them, and it could have left a hole in their heart. But I feel that this person saw you as a temptation. That's why they rejected you, for whatever reason. Maybe it's time to look back rather than go forward. Look back and really trust your intuition. Because it's like this person is hoping that all the work that went in will help recover. It's like waiting to see if you're going to come back. Oh, wow. The Emperor. Yeah. Could be dealing with an Aries. It's you. They could have Aries in their chart. But look, it feels as if look, the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is fire. Okay, Wands represent the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person may have seen you as controlling, seeing you as somebody that almost throws caution to the wind, or maybe you try to control the connection because there's a hole in your heart. You know, you may be compensating for something, so therefore you may be quite controlling or stubborn. And it almost feels as if they know that you've put a lot of work into this connection. You are their wish fulfillment, their happiness. There's no doubt about that. But you, again, notice the Empress facing this way. Maybe you couldn't, when they rejected you, you just controlled your emotions and you kind of went off in a different direction. This person definitely sees you as a leader. They see you as somebody that maybe you're in a professional job. This person, it feels as if they feel lack. They feel that they're not at the same level as you. That's why they rejected you. It also could mean that this person wants to take control of the situation and move forward with you, because they didn't express how they felt, but they do love you. They do want to offer something solid to you, but they may have hid that from you. I feel that this person is wanting to fight for this connection now, taking control of their life. They themselves could be quite stubborn. They themselves may have gone through some sort of loss or bereavement of somebody that they loved quite deeply, that left a hole in their heart. And so therefore your fiery energy coming in was maybe overwhelming for them. But you are their wish fulfillment. You are their happiness. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you clarify it? How does? Thank you. Yeah, look. Didn't I say this person with the 9 of Swords? That came out in your channeled message, you know. And that's what this card means. That this person is regretful, confused. Rejecting you is keeping them up at night. And it's them. It's them. It's like this person was stubborn. Stubborn, even though there was a lot of work that went into this connection. Stubborn to suppress how they really feel. It kept them up at night. They were overwhelmed, maybe a little bit fearful of the connection. And I feel that they want to take the lead now, but they may be a little bit scared. Many of you may not even really be talking to this person too tough. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you? Thank you. Chariot, yeah. So this person definitely did, I would say that they did reject you. And I feel that they had a lot of regret because they didn't really tell you how they feel. And with the Chariot, many of you have gone through some deep, deep healing, or you're going to be. Particularly if this left a bit of a hole in your heart, you're going to be thinking, why? Why? And I feel that you're being guided to have faith, apply that self-love, walk your truth and trust your intuition. Many of you could be in different countries or locations, but you, Aries, are coming out victorious after deep healing of whatever it is this person was regretful or confused or overwhelmed or scared about. I feel that this person saw you as a temptation for some reason. And I feel that you can create, once you ask yourself why they rejected you, that's when you're going to almost have that aha moment. And so therefore you can co-create with divine spirit universe. Do you go back to this person? Do you reconcile? Or do you continue going forward? But many of you with the Justice card here, I feel that you feel that you've got a soul contract with this person. You would love to reconcile, bring peace. But it's almost like you're not sure. It's like you're not sure. Is it time to move forward, or is it time to go back and heal this? Again, listen to what your heart is saying and trust your intuition. Also could be dealing with a Cancerian, or you could have Cancer in your chart. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you it just all of this because this reading is quite a deep reading, Aries. It really feels as if, do you know something, it kind of feels like it starts with you. Is there something in your past that created a hole in the soul that you are trying to now compensate with the kind of people that you attract into your life? Okay, if you can ask yourself why, I feel many of you are going to birth a new chapter For some of you, you may end up just walking away because this situation is a temptation. It's like a temptation for you to go back to this person after they rejected you, after they created that hole in the heart, in the soul. Or you are beginning to understand why were you attracted to this person in the first place? Is it something deeper that you didn't see, that you're now, it's time that you are seeing it? And so therefore you may make different choices. Look, and there's the breakup. Didn't I say to you, this person walked away from you. You felt very left out in the cold, very disconnected. Many of you wanted to give to this connection. So this person definitely rejected you. There's the breakup there. Many of you, I would say that it definitely broke your heart. I would say communication was quite challenging with this person. A bit of a battlefield. You definitely weren't on the same page. If you are not in different countries or different locations, spiritually, you were like poles apart. But you are coming out victorious after deep healing. Many of you may want to rush in to this person. Put this all behind you. Put this battle of poor communication behind you. But I also feel that many of you may be thinking, why would I go back to somebody that rejected me when they created that hole in the soul? Or did you have that hole in the soul before you met this person or encountered it? And then you ended up getting rejected. So it goes back to that example that I was saying right at the beginning, female Aries or even male Aries. If you had some sort of abandonment issues when you were a child, and unbeknown to you, you're attracting the same type of character or something that is a temptation, something that is you're being guided to look deeply, like, why are you letting this person in? It's never going to work. But you will still go for it because they fill that hole in the soul. But then later on, you end up getting rejected, or you end up rejecting that person. It's like you're being guided to look back at your past. It's time for you to look at your past and to co-create with divine spirit universe what you really want to birth, what you really want to blossom. It's like you have that aha moment. So for many of you this week, it's going to be very, very powerful in terms of something that's going to click. Why you keep going for the same kind of people, that either they reject you or you reject them. Yeah, look at that, the Queen of Pentacles. This is your energy. You want nothing more but to offer something real solid to this person. You do want to reconcile. You may see this person as somebody that you've got a soul contract. That pentacle is coming towards them. Again, notice you're coming up as a queen. This person is still coming up as a knight. But I feel that they have the potential to grow. If this person is working on their finances to level up to you from a material wealth point of view, they will get there. But I feel that many of you are ready for long-term commitment, marriage. You want nothing more but to offer that pentacle, but it was rejected. Let's, thank you. Now, I don't know whether or not that's coming out upside down or face up, but this is the Nine of Cups, the same here. This person is your wish fulfillment, your happiness. I would say that many of you feel that there is a soul contract. The two of you are mirroring each other. If this came in reverse, it's almost as if you're blocking. You're blocking something. You're blocking your happiness. Now, that could mean that by you going back to this person because you love them, okay, could mean that you're blocking your true happiness with somebody that won't reject you. But I would say that this person is somebody that you definitely love. You both reciprocate this love. You know, they are your wish fulfillment. They are your happiness. Wow. All right, let's have a look and see what your advice is. I feel that I feel that you're just being guided to do what's best for your higher self. It's time for you to see something you're not seeing right now. And then look at this, your first card, stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. And I feel that that is for yourself. Do you remember what I was saying? That have faith in what you can't see. Sit with the question, why? Why do you want to go back to somebody that rejected you? And then walk your truth, co-create with divine spirit universe, connecting with Mother Earth, asking her to return those shattered pieces to you so that you can operate from love, peace, and light. That you're whole. You're not going to somebody because you're scared to be on your own, or you just want that person because you just want them. It's kind of like, why do you want to be with this person, particularly if they rejected you? So be still with that for a moment this week, because I feel that this person is coming in to fight for this connection. And surrender. Look at that. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Absolutely. You may be asking the hows. How can I repair this? How can we reconcile? How can I get my happiness? Maybe you should be asking, why do I want to reconcile? Why do I see my happiness with this person? Surrender to whatever it is you're co-creating with divine spirit universe, and then let the how unfold naturally. Dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. So I feel that when you surrender the how and you sit in the stillness of the why, divine spirit universe will give you the answers. There's the creative spark. And I feel that that will come through to you in your dreams. If not your dreams, definitely your intuition, because your channeled message says very clearly, trust your intuition and then walk your truth. For many of you, it may be time to go in another direction, if I'm being honest. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for you. Aries, this was a real heavy reading. I hope that you stayed until the end. If it does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising and Venus signs. You may get other messages. And until next time, I'm going to send you loads and loads of love, peace and light. You take care. Bye-bye.